Well, hello. I'm here with a good buddy of mine. Uh,
Sean Paul.
I guess he does care to give his name.
Oh, do you not give your name?
I was just wondering.
Oh.
That's why I was wondering if you wanted to give out your name or what you call yourself on YouTube.
I call myself Sean Paul.
Oh, okay. Care for the audience to know what your face looks like?
What my Facebook looks like?
Face. What
I
your
don't care.
what your face looks like.
So,
Yeah, he makes totally different videos from me.
I make Christian videos.
Yeah, totally different.
So, today we're going to get into science, politics, and religion.
Tell them where they can find you if they want to watch any of your videos.
Facebook. Sean Paul Logston.
Oh, so you don't put it on YouTube no more?
Nah, but it's too short.
Ah, okay.
I like making those long videos.
Well, that's what I do. I make my videos about usually to 10 or 8 minutes, sometimes less, sometimes longer. Especially when I'm playing video games.
Are you done yet?
So how long have you been a Christian for?
All my life.
All your life.
Nope. I devoted myself to Christ.
Is the Bible the only book you ever checked out, or you checked out other books?
I checked out the Book of Enoch.
Oh, that's a good read now.
It is.
My favorite part is when I think it's Noah's grandfather turns into an angel, and Michael does not like God's decision, so he makes him mute for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
And I haven't got that far in the book. Don't ruin it for me now.
Oh, spoils. Well, I
Spoiler alert.
guess we're too late now.
Well, you might as well tell me more.
What's the tale?
There's a lot to tell. That book
Yeah.
is a long book.
It is.
I mean, like, let's see, 4 hours, I believe, on YouTube. You can find the Book of Enoch on YouTube.
I've been actually watching something called The Dragons in Genesis,
Yeah.
and he was talking about how Scientology.
Mark Finley?
What?
Mark Finley?
I have no idea what his name is.
Oh, my bad.
But he was talking about how the Church of Scientology got most of their stuff from the Book of Enoch. They just made it more modernized. Like all that stuff about being, what's the word I'm looking for? Rapture. Instead of calling it lapser, they call it being adopted. They just modified everything.
My bad, Stuart. Can the camera still see me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like being on camera. I don't give a crap what y'all think about what I look like. I don't know what Stuart's deal is here.
No, they see my face about 2, maybe 3 times. That's good enough. I'm just a voice with no body. The voiceless body.
Already.
Have you ever looked up the Quran or the Torah?
No.
No?
I haven't had the desire to.
Ah.
But I am trying to learn Arabic.
Ooh.
Yes. And it seems like I can do Arabic pretty well.
Well, I hear Arabic is the 3rd most hardest language. Number 1 is, of course, English. Everyone always says it's English. English. So it's gotta be English. You speak American? Oh my goodness, that is so hard to learn.
Alright,
Yeah.
so...
So what? Oh, what was you gonna say?
I was about to say, let's jump into a subject.
What Do you have a favorite verse in the Bible?
John 3:16, for God so loved the world. Now, for all of you that follow Stuart,
They probably know that one. Everyone knows that one. But keep going what you was going to say.
okay, so everyone that agrees with Stuart about how God is mean or whatever he thinks, it's not true. God just does what he wants.
Yeah, because it's his universe, his rules.
Yes.
So anything he wants goes. It doesn't apply to him. Only to us.
He does things for a reason. Wow.
Well,
It's a good thing the camera's over here.
well, it's like that. It's like that ICP song says. There's no export, so that's what hurts the most.
There's no expert?
Yeah,
Like
It-
on what?
it's a song about God.
Oh.
There's no exports about God. That's what hurts the most.
Hurts who the most? God or
I guess the people. I don't know.
who does it hurt the most? I mean, that's just crazy.
Did you know? Did you know ICP is actually Christian? Or do you listen to
Insane
ICP?
Clown Posse?
Yeah, so you do. Yeah.
I've listened to it before, but I didn't know they was Christian.
Oh yeah, they came out a couple years ago.
Well, I must have listened to the old ICP. Like the older songs back in 2010, 2015.
Well, they said the songs were like hinting they were Christians, but
Really? Well,
I've never really heard anything in the Bible about Buddha stuff. So if anything,
stuff.
yeah, they sing in one of the songs. They bring up like a lost city from Hinduism.
There's a lost city from Hinduism.
Sangha, that's what it's called. Sangha.
Excuse me for a second.
Oh, it seems like he's getting on YouTube on his cellular device.
What's it? ICP. What song is it?
Excuse me, Where's God?
Where's God?
Ugh, excuse me.
Idiot. Type. We'll just figure out if they're Christians or not. I can tell you if they're Christians or not.
Oh yeah, because memory is very far. I could be thinking of a whole different band and got confused and think it was ICP.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, could happen. You never know.
I feel like you just set me up.
No, I didn't.
Oh. Okay. Well, they got one. Where's God?
And If I Was God, and What Is Miracles? That one's my favorite.
Yeah, we're gonna listen to the ICP, baby.
My favorite Bible verse is the one about what love is.
Hold up. I want to hear this song. I don't hear nothing about God in this. Oh, there's God. I'm conflicted.
So is the people in the comment sections. I've already read some of them.
Good Lord. I don't know if they're Christians or Satanists. You alright?
Yeah.
I mean, for real. I mean, they're talking about drugs, guns, the N word. And they're saying, where's God? That makes me kind of think, well, where's God in the midst of all this bad stuff? I'll tell you exactly where God is. He's not around the evil that's going on around this world. He doesn't like to be around evil things.
Well, that's totally different from a couple years ago.
Say what?
Well, you said the best way you can find God is with the sinners, where you can save them or something like that.
I said sinners. I didn't say horrible people that go out and, kill for a living.
Okay, but ain't they the ones that need saving the most?
Yes, they do need saved, but that's why God has people like me to pray for them. Like, I got a whole church full of people that are ex-cons and did a bunch of bad stuff. But they was forgiven because there's people out there that pray for people like that.
So does your church have like pastors that go to prisons and do church stuff in there? Because I know prisons do have pastors and stuff.
Not that I know of, no. You been smoking?
Ooh, get hot. No.
What are you coughing for that?
Just order down.
Huh?
Just order down.
Oh. So now that you got me into who I am, was this like your plan?
No.
Oh.
But like I was saying, my favorite verse is about what love is, which love is patient, love is kind, love has no envy, no jealousy.
Yeah, I bet you also like the verse eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, right?
Actually, no.
Really?
I get that a lot with a bunch of people. Every time I bring up my favorite Bible, I still like, hold up, let me guess. 42 young ones get eaten by 2 bells. No. Whoa, let me guess. Noah's flood. Violent, but no.
Well, I know that you don't. Do you believe in Noah's flood yet?
No.
No, still no. Okay.
Well, once they come up with some hard evidence, and yeah.
But how can some of the Bible be fake and some of the Bible be real? Why would God let His word get far away? Why would He let His truth get lost?
Because humans nowadays, I guess, is infallible. They make mistakes. They want to add things that's what they like.
For those people that want to change the Bible, I got a news message for you. Well, in Revelations, it talks about how if you should add to this book or change any words, you should get all of the plagues from this book. All of the plagues should happen to you.
I kind of know that, just not in the fine detail you put it. I always think about that verse when I pick up an easy read Bible.
Easy read Bible.
Yeah, they take some of the stuff out, like Jesus being crucified.
The words. Well, let me put it this way. Different Bibles have different, you know, like say one Bible, it has one thing. Another Bible, it says another thing. But it means the same thing. It's two different ways.
Well, sometimes it does. Like in one Bible, it says, "I give to you every seed and herb, and it shall be your food." In the King James, it says, "It shall be your meat." But same thing.
Yeah.
But isn't it not written, "Y'all are gods"? It's totally different from, "Isn't it not written, y'all are the children of gods"?
You talking about the fallen angels?
I'm not really for sure. I do remember people talking bad about Jesus, and Jesus says that. In the King James, I believe it says, "Is it not written, y'all are gods?" But in the New World Translation, it says, "Is it not written, y'all are the children of gods?" Because with the Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't easily believe Jesus is God. So why would Jesus say that? So they had to completely change that to, "You are God's son and God's daughter."
Okay. I did not know this. I know that's pretty bad. I mean, I knew that it said God's son or daughter, you know, or child. But, like, them changing it so far off is insane.
Oh yeah. Plus the whole adding new stuff to it. Because, well, for one thing, if you're going to create an apple tree of knowledge of good and evil, why is he telling them not to eat from it if you already knew? Or when Cain killed Abel, whoever killed who, why would you ask? Why would you ask where was your brother? Am I my brother's keeper?
Well, God doesn't want to be a know-it-all. I mean, he lets people find out for themselves sometimes.
Well, how about that one part when he tells the Jews to paint a bloody cross on the walls for when the angel of death comes, it won't kill their firstborns, just the Egyptians.
I know. Well, God had a plan for those babies to probably become angels.
Not, well, probably, but what I'm referring to, it just seems kind of weird. He needs a red X saying, "Oh, these are my chosen people." Okay, no red X. These are the filthy Egyptians. I better kill their firstborns.
Well, okay. I can answer this. Just give me a second. I can't smoke in here, can I?
No, but we can go outside.
Okay. Can we? Do you want to keep it going?
No, I'm gonna put it on pause.
What was we talking about?
Let's see. X's, red, filthy Egyptians. Yes. Now, okay, I remember. You were saying I could answer this.
Okay. So, I believe it hurt God to do that, but he probably had a good reason for it, just to show how powerful he really is. And not just for that, but so those kids would grow up and be able to be in the promised land someday. You know, why did they have to have the red X of blood?
Yeah.
Because they was showing who was God's children. And if you're God's children, I mean, what's the big deal of putting an X on your door? Why is it so hard to do that?
Alright. That's a good point.
Just to show God, it's to show God that you're going to do what He says.
I'll be back to get Amanda.
Okay. Ah. God. You were saying?
That was about it.
Ah.
God had a reason for everything that he did. I know it seems evil, and I've questioned it myself. If God was evil,
Oh yeah.
but I don't believe that God is evil.
One of the things I question when it comes to the Egyptians, it says the firstborn is God will harden the heart of the Pharaoh. But then I started watching something called Bibles Explains, and it talks about a demon will harden the Pharaoh's heart. So I was like, but that's kind of a contradiction. What was it? Was it God that did it, or did God told the demon to do this?
God probably told the demon to harden his heart. Because, see, God doesn't do evil. I guess, from my experience, God has demons do his work for him. The ones that want to be redeemed. So, those angels, they're not really demons, but they're there to work for God.
Ah.
I know that's a twist on most of you Christians that might be out there.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely something. What? Really? You know, a demon helping out God? Why would God use a demon? So God doesn't have to do evil.
Oh yeah, because him and Satan, Satan was like a judge or something. They usually when people pick out the Job story, Satan's supposed to be the bad guy in that story, but he was actually there just to test Job to see if he was actually faithful or not. It wasn't like some kind of gambling that like, haha, I can win this gambling bet, God. He only whispers you because he gives you nice things. No. It was just a test. It wasn't some kind of like, I'm gonna bet you this. Yeah. So yeah, he definitely does work with demons, but I'm not really for sure if at that point if he was already crashed to hell or if he was still in heaven. Like it never really specified when does that war happen between God and Satan.
You know, some people. Are you cold?
Just a little.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm good with that.
I wonder what your viewers are gonna think about that. If y'all have any comments, I don't care. Say whatever the heck you want. But I know what God has revealed to me. So y'all can criticize me all you want. But hopefully some of you agree with me and
Probably they do.
really?
Yeah.
Will you have a lot of Christian followers?
Probably. I do know I got two people described for me when I made my videos on the atheist God and his atheist arisen. Apparently they did not watch those videos. All they just is read the title and is like, I'm describing.
Steve, for all of you who don't know, me and Stuart's been friends for going on like 15 years.
Yeah, I think about that. Maybe a little longer. Yeah, he's the Christian of the friendship, and I'm the independent thinker.
Hey, I have independent thinking. Just because I'm a Christian and listen to whatever God says doesn't mean I don't have an independent thought.
Well, that's not really what that means.
What?
Being an independent thought and thinker, or free thinking, as most people would prefer to call it, is really no. No, there's no ashtray.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Are you in? You into Star Wars, right? No. Oh.
No, definitely not.
So you wouldn't have an opinion about Anakin, man.
I might have an opinion if you give me a little bit to go on.
Uh, a bunch of people always says how Anakin's just another Jesus story.
Another Jesus story?
Yeah, he had no. He was born without a dad. He was supposed to be the chosen one that's at balance in the universe.
Huh. Well, maybe Jesus is like Anakin. Well, except Jesus does have a father, and that's God.
Yep.
So how could that?
Plus,
The two has no related.
nah, I agree. Plus, Jesus never goes to the dark side just so he can set balance in the force.
Yeah.
At the most, he goes to
Well-
hell for 3 days.
Actually, when he was walking the earth, he walked with he walked with sinners and ate with tax collectors, which was like forbidden for teachers to do, almost kind of.
Oh yeah, it's like I was saying a few minutes ago. Ain't those are the ones who need saving the most? Not like
They are
good people who do
But-
nice things.
See, the thing is, we're not. Well, we're a part of Jesus, but Jesus sends us to some places to do healing and praying but he won't send us into a wolf's nest or whatever you would call it, a
He-
lion's den.
He won't give you more than what you can handle.
Yeah. See, me at my church, I pray for everyone there. Like, I'll go up to the altar with them, I'll pray with them, and
If he doesn't give you more than what you can handle, why is it why is it so many people convert away from Christianity to like Judaism or atheism, man?
because maybe they thought that God did that to them.
Ah.
Maybe they think, oh, well, this is what God gave me to do, and this is way too hard for me. So let's listen to the devil and go the other way. Yeah.
Well, at least you're not saying they were never really Christians, or they was just pretending.
See, that Satan comes like a light. He's only here to destroy, kill, and manipulate. Kill, destroy, and to deceive.
Well, if Satan is the greatest deceiver of all time, why is it y'all ain't all immune to his lies? But if I come to a church, I can totally lie to the pastor. Am I a better liar than Satan, or what?
No, the pastor doesn't know you. Satan knows the pastor. I can guarantee you that. Because Satan studies every move of that pastor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just so he can manipulate the pastor into thinking, okay, this is the right way. This is the way that I need to lead my church. Does that make sense?
It does well. Because that's something I've always never made any sense to me. Like, if he's supposed to be this great
Do you
deceiver.
want to be a better liar than the devil? Is that what you want?
Well, I'm just saying, if I could lie to a pastor, but somehow the pastor knows he's talking to God versus Satan, what is that saying about him or me? Am
It's
I a better
saying
liar, or is he just being forward and he doesn't know? He just don't know it.
he just doesn't know it. Why? Have you done that before?
No,
You should.
probably wouldn't be too hard. I just have to find a way to tone my voice so long, but like, and I look around like, oh, I don't see
No,
nothing.
I'm sorry. That was
Oh, mistranslation. What was you talking about when?
never mind. Don't do that, Stuart. Don't go lie to a pastor and say God told you this or that or yeah. It wouldn't be a good idea. Because remember we was talking about revelations?
Many people will come and something my name, and I will tell to them, I do not know you.
Well, that's a good one. But no, I was talking about don't change things. Like,
Oh, don't add or take away anything from the Bible.
yeah, and did you hear what he did to those false prophets?
He burned them.
He he destroyed them because they were speaking false things that God didn't say or do.
Well, yeah, but if you're not supposed to question or look into your faith, how are you supposed to know if your faith is from God or
Who says
Satan?
you can't who says you can't ask God a question?
Well, this is something you always hear from Christian
Christians,
parents.
yeah.
Easy Catholics, but most people do
Don't
call them
question
Christians.
God. Don't no. It shouldn't be like that. You can ask God questions without feeling like that He's going to destroy you. Because there's been a lot of people that have been mad at God for years, and they talk to Him all kinds of ways, and God did not destroy them.
Like the most saddest thing I ever heard was this boy had a speaks impairment. So he asked his parents, if Jesus is just like him, is it possible for Jesus also having a speak impairment like him? And oh man, his parents freaked out and told him not to ask that question over again, or else we will whoop your ass.
Why? What was so wrong with that question?
I know, right? Like, it's a simple yes or no.